Good afternoon. Now listen, y'all come on up in here, honey. I got some news to share with y'all. Listen, I've got an update. First off, for those of you who have continuously followed me and have supported me along my journey, whether it be court reporting, whether it be my homeless journey, whether it be my flight attendant journey, I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart to those of you, my friends, my family, my colleagues, those of you who have supported me by way of calling me to check on me or texting me or supporting me financially, however that is. Thank you, thank you, thank you to those of you that have consistently kept me in your prayers. Thank you so much. To those of you who are new to my channel, I want to say welcome aboard, and I pray that you find my videos useful and beneficial. So here's the update. So we need a drum roll, but honey, I don't have a drum player, and I certainly don't own a drum. So let's get crafty with this. So I need a drum roll. So to those of you that watched my video the other day, where I captured where I was en route to a face-to-face interview for a flight attendant position, I am proud to announce that you are now looking at, honey, a future flight attendant trainee. I received my CJO, my conditional job offer, and let me tell you guys, it is like winning the lottery. I have not processed everything. I have not. It's still surreal. Like, I can't believe I am doing this, but yet I can. I'm not in shock, but I am in awe. I am in awe of God and the power of redemption. To those of you who have been following me, I'm sure that I don't have to explain to you in what ways I have been redeemed. So this video is to not only share the good news, but to also provide a means of support to those who may be coming up behind me, no matter the airline carrier that you are applying with. Hopefully my videos will be useful and impactful and help you to better prepare yourself for what's to come as I am preparing myself. These kind of videos prove to be very, very fruitful in my preparation stage. I was looking up information on the company, studying about things about the company. I watched numerous videos of people from different airline carriers who had received their CJOs, who had gone through the flight attendant training, you know, whether it was 6 weeks, 7 weeks, 6.5 weeks. Listen, I have prepared myself, and I have put a lot of study and a lot of effort into embarking on this venture. And this CJO is not one that I take lightly. And so anyway, I digress. So the second reason for this video is a dual purpose. Again, is I want to share some of the nuggets that I deem to be of importance in helping you to acquire your CJO. So let's go. So let me tell you, first off, I want to say be punctual. Punctuality is a must. In this interview, face-to-face interview, we were even told ahead of time, if you show up 15 minutes early, that's the cutoff, right? So you are late at that point. You will not be allowed to enter for the interview. And so I can't stress the importance of being very, very punctual, like be uber punctual. And the reason why I'm stating this is because mishaps happen. Honey, if I tell you the day that I had yesterday morning, prior to leaving for my interview, anything that could have gone wrong went wrong. I'm telling you. I had some really crazy stuff happen, and had I not been very cognizant of being uber early. Like, my intention was to be there an hour and a half early. Thank God, because I had some events crop up last minute that were very, very unexpected, that almost threw me off of my square, seriously. And so I got there an hour early instead of an hour and a half early. Like, you guys, I can't even make this stuff up. Like, my Uber driver drove past me as I was walking to meet him, like, and he looked at me, and I'm waving him down like, what is going on? The second Uber driver came and decided he needed a restroom break, which there's nothing wrong with that. But like, really, 10 minutes? I'm sitting there with his door open. I'm sitting there waiting. Like, you've got to be kidding. This has never happened to me. As well as some other things that cropped up. So, anyway, let me get back to my point. So punctuality is a must. Also, do your research. Research the company. I am not stating that questions will be asked about the company, but it is always a good thing to be very knowledgeable about the company that you are looking to join forces with, right? So look up when they were established, just basic information that could prove to be helpful in case they ask you, what is it that you know about the company. Also, of high importance is your attire. I'm not saying that you have to don a scarf. Honey, I tend to like scarves, honey. I used to, listen, here's a joke. This is a fun fact. When my oldest daughter, who is 31, when she was a child, honey, I had a scarf on with almost every outfit. I would even have the audacity to show up at the skating rink with a scarf on. Those of you that know me, I'm sure you're laughing. Don't laugh too hard. But it is the God's honest truth. And some of my friends would call me Itchy Scratchy because I would always have these scarves on that looked like they could cause a rash, kind of like military style blankets. Anyway, so of importance is, and I think the utmost importance is your attire. Listen, please do not show up in an outfit that you are going to the club in. And I know that some of you are probably thinking, well, that goes without saying. And certainly people have enough common sense to know to show up in business attire. And in business attire, casual business attire, I believe is what they required for us to show up in. Most people showed up in suits. The request was show up ready to go, meaning show up ready to get on a flight. And so that means the flight attendant ready. Your hair, make sure that it is in place. I'm going to do a second video because I believe this is about to cut off, okay? So hop back in for video 2, okay? Thank you so much for viewing. Take care.